Olá, meus amores! Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Genshin Impact. Ia falar roncar Star Rail. Eu, hein? Gente, o controle, às vezes, ele dá um tilt aqui, não sei. Mas, enfim. Bem-vindos ao vídeo, meus amores. No vídeo de hoje, continuaremos a missão aqui do Festival Sabzeruz. Descobrimos o quê? Que os caras aqui de Sumeru são uns cão. Eles estão fazendo vários experimentos com o Traveler. E quem tá pagando o pato é essa mulher aqui, que ela é doente. Ela tem várias doenças e tá aí, ó, quase morrendo. E aí a Nahida falou pra gente ir lá falar com a Déria. Mas antes disso, vamos dar aqui uns tirinhos na Raiden, gente. Com certeza eu não vou conseguir pegar, mas fica aí a dica. Eu dei 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Depois eu tenho que dar 4 tiros pra completar 10. Pelo menos a gente ganha aqui um personagem, umas armas velhas, sabe? Alguma coisa. Olha!
Oh, hello. I'm Auroran from the Masters of the Night Wind.
Ganhei um personagem bom. Pelo menos alguma coisa, né, gente? A gente tem que ganhar. Ó. Aí vamos aqui na loja. Barganhas. Dá pra comprar um. Então, depois vai faltar 3. Três. Tinha que ter um atalho pra loja, né, dali. 2. É isso aí, agora acabou. Pronto, vamos dar a volta aqui e encontrar lá a Déria. Gente, eu tenho quase certeza que aquela menina lá que tá se fingindo de coisa é aquela menina chata lá. Que era amiga do sábio, sabe?
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I?
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Vamos direto ao ponto.
Oh, that works.
De repente você se tornou habilidosa com a espada porque nós vivemos esse dia muitas e muitas vezes. E nossas memórias são apagadas todas
What
as
happened to
noites.
you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
É o culto dos sábios.
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Sim, mulher.
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sabzeruz festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Eu pensei sobre isso também. Mas os sábios estão por trás de tudo. Se eles usarem os recursos de toda a cidade, bem como as informações fornecidas pelo Akasha,
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come
Para
with
de se
me,
fazer,
Miss
mulher.
Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Bora lá. Onde você quer ir,
Paimon
louca?
can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Vamos ver.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
Parece que temos que descartar essa
Hope that
hipótese.
cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun.
Really?
Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Eu falava, o Sábio vai estar lá, vai encher o saco.
Back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
Não estamos no mundo real.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
Acabei de perceber algo estranho.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
Por que nunca pensamos em sair da cidade?
Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or
Deveríamos
because we
ter pensado
just
nisso há
how
muito
about we go
tempo.
back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Nossa, que estranho, vocês viram? Enfim, sei lá. Ficou de noite já. E aí, mulher?
Nahida, we're back! You're back early today. Did you find something new? Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Já tentamos sair da cidade alguma vez?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before. We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back? Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it. It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Então bora sair logo da
Really?
cidade.
That's kind of strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Vai sair agora, talvez a Sabi
Yep.
esteja aí.
Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Ó o bip.
Our memories are back!
Vamos tentar sair da cidade.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
Quer dizer alguma coisa,
Traveler,
Paimon?
aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
De quem?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Essa é a minha voz?
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
2 dias atrás.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Vamos tentar a cidade
Okay,
hoje.
let's go.
Vamos lá sair da cidade. Poxa, um baú aqui.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
Poxa, que
But it's
animal.
not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
Vai deixar eu sair, senão vai levar porrada. Tô avisando.
It looks like the academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Claro que a academia não contaria seus planos pra não Zé ninguém.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
Ih.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry! Huh?
Fica aí.
Why? Are you
Se
going to
sair da
leave
cidade
Paimon
pode
behind?
provocar perturbações em nossas memórias.
What if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together.
Relaxe, Paimon.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. And please, be careful.
Isso aqui vai dar um BO.
Memories!
Vamos tentar sair da cidade hoje. Eu, hein? Que choro feio.
Never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
Eu prometi.
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Eu não me lembro de fazer nada disso. Eu nunca te abandonaria, Paimon.
Okay.
Minha best friend.
Paimon will forgive you.
Best
The
friend
most important thing is
forever.
that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world. Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Você tem certeza que foi isso que você viu? Não estava distraída por um momento? Claro que não, né?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Sim, eu nem sabia que esse ontem existia.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
Eles também estão apagando as memórias daqueles que saem.
Really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Com exceção de memórias, podemos deixar algo para trás?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at.
Tadinha.
Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep, now we're talking.
Ela vai fazer um ziriguidum. Passou o tempo, ficou de noite, ficou de dia.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Exactly.
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
Vale a pena
Let's
tentar.
go then. Let's expose those sages.
Eu ainda acho que você deveria ficar aqui.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
Até amanhã, meu amor.
See you tomorrow, traveler.
Bye, bye.
That covers everything that's happened so far.
Então aquela mensagem fui eu que deixei pra mim mesma.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
E aí, cadê?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
E aí? A criança.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Eita, deu bip.
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh,
Curioso.
right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Associação, espaço sem presença
All the
humana.
bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
O
Was
espaço
that
real.
space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
Espaços que
My
estavam em
impression
volta.
is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Vamos entregar a conclusão.
Oh, so that's what it is! of the beep, the final space, the Sabzeruz Festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
É o Backrooms,
Well,
mulher.
consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats.
Ai, meu dedo.
So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Segredo? Ixi. Me dei pouco de tempo, preciso organizar meus pensamentos.
Where are you going?
Levo, pensar pouco, né? Levar para o banco familiar para organizar seus pensamentos. Tinha que matar aquele cara lá. O sábio. Se matasse ele rapidinho ia resolver. Aquele bicho cão.
Take it easy.
Do you want some alone time to think? All right then, Paimon won't disturb you.
Olha o tempo passando.
The dance of Sabzeruz is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
Acho que já sei a resposta.
Awesome, what is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
Ai, tem que voltar pra lá. Por que não pensou quietinha lá no canto, do lado da menina doente, quase morrendo? Era mais fácil. Pelo amor. Já abre a porta. Ai! Empreenderam.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sabzeruz exam and graduate from the festival?
Se graduar no Festival Sabzeruz.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Informações da caixa.
Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. We've already experienced the Sabzeruz festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia forest, except these have no sign of human presence.
Eita. Não dá pra entregar isso aqui ainda não.
Illusions and lies. What do they all mean? People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Sonhos vazios. Verdade por
We
trás
are
dos sonhos.
all in
É,
a
meu amor.
dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
É isso aí.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Pelos poderes da Gnosis.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Ai.
It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So, in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Eles são o cão.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more? My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? We've already experienced the Sabzeruz festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Produção de massa em sonhos.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sabzeruz festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sabzeruz festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
Mulher, você é Arconte Dendro, obviously.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you noticed.
Você é a Lorde Menor.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Tenho muitas perguntas pra você.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Por que você simplesmente não pode dizer a verdade? Como os sábios conseguem evitar as pessoas desaparecerem?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sabzeruz festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sabzeruz festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
Mata uma charada.
Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
Exactly.
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of déjà vu.
Déjà vu.
Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sabzeruz Festival Samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Sobre os efeitos colaterais.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
You might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing!
Então acabou as perguntas. Vamos matar o sábio e
Deceiving
acabar
the
com essa
people of
besteira.
Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sabzeruz Festival Samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the
Também
end,
acho.
I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
Ah, o bip.
We're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Não, a solução é matar o sábio, gente. Ela vai sumir, quer ver?
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey, what's wrong, Nahida?
Cadê a
I'm
Dunyarzad?
afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
Ih,
The
morreu.
real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Foi por pouco.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
Misericórdia.
Personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still
Você é marcante
far
gentil.
from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sabzeruz Festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault.
I'm not beating myself up.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Sabzeruz Festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Deve ser o sábio.
So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
Então encontraremos o hospedeiro e
Find
depois.
some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
E aí, bora lá.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person. Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going
Ah, eu
this
fiquei
whole
triste que
time.
morreu, gente, a Dunyarzad.
But we mustn't lose
Que
hope, Traveler.
pena.
Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this dream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Improvável. Porque conheceriam o plano, saberiam mais facilmente quem estava sonhando. É mais difícil que um sonhador inocente perceba que está sonhando.
That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Ferris?
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sabzeruz festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Bom, mas enfim, bora lá. Gente, é hoje que acaba esse Festival Sabzeruz, que não aguento mais fazer essa missão. É hoje. Ai! É hoje que ele paga todo o mal que eles fez. É hoje que ele paga todo o mal que... Olha o cachorrinho.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine que seu desejo está na sua frente agora se
You
realizando.
want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sabzeruz festival tradition or something?
Mulher, um experimento, acabei de falar.
Wishing!
Okay. Okay. My wish. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Ixi, nem te conto. Nem te conto, meu bem. O crush vai ser nas flores que você vai dar pra ela, que ela tá morta.
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sabzeruz festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
Ih, mulher. Tá com cara de...
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh!
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go.
Deixa a criança...
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Ixi, ela tá feliz no céu
Guess he
mesmo.
isn't the host of
Que no
this
céu
stream
não tem
after
doença.
all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
Deixa eu apertar X, mulher. Tô apertando.
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is... Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Vai ter porrada agora de graça, é?
Take it easy.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Leve o Dunyarzad desse seu jeito
Hey,
comigo.
this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
Vai rápido, mulher.
You... Fine, all right. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills.
Eita,
Anyway,
desculpa
watch
que eu fui
yourself.
grossa. Perdão, não foi a intenção, mulher.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself.
Eu não sei o que isso vai ajudar, dar porrada nesses caras aqui.
Show no mercy!
Where do you think you're...
You two! Time to end them! Get to work!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Fracture! Confess! Bring it on!
Ó a porrada.
Fulfill our pact!
Busted.
It hurts!
Porrada. Ai, mais? Ai, não. Pelo amor de Deus. Vem aqui.
Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Witness the power of Gugwa.
No, my sword!
Cadê o seu colega? Foi embora? Foi? Ficou preso aqui?
Gotcha.
Vai! Sai daí!
Show no mercy.
Nossa, ele ficou bem preso, bem no lugar impossível.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Estou bem.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sabzeruz festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Eu teria esquecido se você não me lembrasse.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sabzeruz festival.
Vamos ver, talvez seja uma pista.
Even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack.
Bora lá. Será que essa casa não vai ter nada?
It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Não, gente. Ela morreu já.
Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay. Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Paimon entra no quarto e volta pouco depois carregando algo.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Caderno de caligrafia. Ai, gente. Após quase 16 dias, eu finalmente consegui escrever essas anotações antes do Festival Sabzeruz. Quando o festival acabar, você e Paimon provavelmente continuarão sua jornada, por isso pensei em dar isso antes. É uma compilação sobre as lendas da Lorde Menor Pulsanale, criada por uma série de entrevistas que fiz quando estava preparando o festival. Entrevistei muitas pessoas, mas muitas delas não sabiam sobre a Lorde Menor. Ainda assim, espero que isso lhe ajude. Ah, eu não vou ler não, gente. Não.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this.
Perdão.
Even though she was also
Tinha
busy
que ser
preparing
falado
for the
pra eu
Sabzeruz
ter a
festival.
vontade de ler.
And she must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sabzeruz festival, right? If we hadn't found this
Dá mais
book,
textão desse.
we never would have
Ninguém lê.
known.
Ai.
Now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Não. Acende uma vela e bate palma, né? Vai que ela aparece.
Where are you off to now?
E aí, mulher?
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
Eu me sentiria melhor se eu disser isso em voz alta. Obrigada.
Traveler,
Ih, tadinha.
you must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Mas é, mulher. Ó as memórias. Ela toda alegre, toda feliz, toda risonha, que ri, que sonha. Olha.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's Dance of Sabzeruz.
There will
Agora não
always
consigo
be
me
frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Eu, hein? Ó o
That was what
sorriso.
the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But Just now, how come...
Vamos, pai.
What? Where are we going this time?
Vamos ver a dança. É isso aí. Gente, eu teria dado uma porrada na cara daquele velho. Esse velho cão.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organized. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this? Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia.
Não tem problema não, ele tá porrada.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
Você vai levar uma porrada agora, querida.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Eles são marionetes.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
O que está acontecendo com aquelas flores?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padissaras went extinct after her death.
Ela é a sonhadora.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padissaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple. That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padissaras? Just like the ones from the legend?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Nilo, fecha os olhos. Imagine que o grande sábio da sua comitiva não está aqui diante de você.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try. Hey!
Vapo, sumiu.
It disappeared! So Nilu's the host. What a surprise! Purple Padissaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu... So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu? But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
Como você chegou nessa conclusão?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendroarchon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendroarchon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendroarchon, I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried.
Jogando.
The Dendroarchon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just his wife lying next
Ai,
to
apertei
him.
sem
Said,
querer. Desculpa.
"You're
Perdão.
off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the academia.
Vou deixar automático pra não ficar apertando.
What
Eu
a
já apertei
happy
3
ending.
vezes já.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Ai, que linda, gente. A Nilo é muito linda, né? Amo ela.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
O sono deve acabar em breve agora.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sabzeruz festival is almost over too.
Então fazer a dança, mulher.
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
Ai, que linda, meu amor. Você é muito linda. Adorei o take. Olha.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sabzeruz.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Olha, belíssima. Ixi. Salve as almas. Olha. Ai, gente, fiquei triste. Morreu, né? Ai, arrasou, Nilo. Que linda, meu amor. O barulhinho da missão que acabou. Finalmente acabamos o Festival Sabzeruz.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Bom dia,
Paimon's
Paimon.
head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Paimon thinks it was after the Sabzeruz festival. The Sabzeruz festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sabzeruz samsara?
Exactly.
Quick, take off your Akasha terminal.
Vamos ver a Dunyazade. Ela deve estar só o corpo.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Vamos pro lugar de sempre.
Huh? What usual spot?
Vai estar só o cadáver, né? Cadê?
Take it easy.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sabzeruz festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Poxa, ela não morreu, não? Jurava.
Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream. and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sabzeruz.
Ai, não gostei desse bait. Não acredito. Não acredito nessa fake news que fizeram eu passar. Não acredito. Gente, que ódio dessa mulher. Enfim. Gente, eu vou acabar o vídeo por aqui. Finalmente finalizamos o Festival Sabzeruz. Finalmente, né? Depois de 3, 4 vídeos, né? Acabou. Graças aos arcontes. Mas é isso, gente. Muito obrigada a você que me assistiu até aqui. Não esqueça de deixar o like, comentar, né? Compartilhar essas coisinhas aí. E é isso. Um beijo e até o próximo vídeo. Tchau!